Well, hello everyone. Hey, yay, it's FRI-YAY. Welcome to the show. We're going to try not to hold you very long, as you know. Our new rule for 2026 was to get in and get out. All right, Sybil, I see you're on your phone, so I'm going to move you up here so make sure everybody can see you. And I'll just take the banner off, but I just want to say hello everyone and welcome to our show. And this won't move, and so let's see, it's Tim taller than me. No, not that much. So
I'm fine.
I'm gonna stay down here and I'll leave you guys up there, okay? All right, I'll just move this from me. I've greeted everybody, and so here we are. Another Friday night. Glad to be back. Let me see if we're showing live yet on Facebook. Oh yeah, actually we are. Okay. That was. I guess we're getting back into the swing of things because I know when we first started, uh, we weren't showing live on Facebook. We're live now. Come on in on that. Let's say join us. That should be sufficient enough. Okay. All right. I just shared the show and I'm on mute. It says I shared. Write a comment. And I don't want to give stars. Ah, okay. It's got the gift back for the stars, even. All right. So, hello, everyone, and welcome. Okay. Everything seems to be in order. The chat box is working. So, hi, team. How's everybody doing? Upload progress is fast.
All
It's at,
right.
yeah, it's at
Yeah,
90%, which is already, I mean, hey, we're only 2 minutes and 41 seconds into the show, and it is progressing at 90% upload already on the cloud. Okay, then. Hey, I like it. All right, then. So, we're going to begin tonight, Tim, with you, since you're the gentleman on the show, the heartbeat of the South and every beat of my heart. Of course, the co-hostess of the most, Sybil Marie Presley, is back in town. She's been down at the Elvis Mansion pretty much all this month. And so we're glad to welcome you back. So Tim, we'll start with you with a segment if you want to. If you don't, you can just chime in with Sybil and myself.
Oh, okay. Well, I probably chime in with y'all. I'm sure Sybil want to tell us about Elvis.
Of course. All right then. Well, I'll start out first and with one of mine, a
Okay.
couple of mine, and then I'll let Sybil come in and do her segment. And then I'll come back with my last two. How about that? How's that sound?
Mhm. Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to slow down my speech um, speed a little bit because when I go back and watch the show, I see for the closed captioning that the closed captioning AI machine Madu has trouble picking up my accent and puts in words that I'm not saying. And some of them don't even sound anywhere close to the word that I have said. And so to me, that is very and can be very confusing for those people who cannot hear and totally depend on the closed captioning to understand what each person is saying. So when I looked back at the shows, I said, okay, I'll slow my speech down because I'm the one that has the funny accent and don't have that heavy tongue and southern drawl. So what I found out about the AI closed captioning machine is that it is the algorithms on it are set to geographic location. And so by Memphis, Tennessee being in the South, and pretty much everyone that lives here has a heavy tongue and a heavy southern drawl that it picks up you and Sybil pretty much fine. And it seems to only be me that is having the trouble with. So I'm the oddball. So I said, well, what can I do to fix that? So I said, well, okay, I will try maybe slowing down my speed of talking and see if that will help. So I will definitely go back tomorrow and see if this is a fix for those people who watch our show who cannot hear and totally depend on the closed captioning. Okay? Because I know I do have a habit of speed talking because I speed read. But anyhow, I'm going to start with this. On the 15th of July, guys in audience, I went, it was 8 o'clock in the morning. I went to the minor med emergency on Union Avenue, where I have been going for the past perhaps 6 or 7 years. And so the receptionist totally threw me for a loop when she said to me that I couldn't be seen at that location anymore. And so I was flabbergasted. And I said, what? Why? So she says she didn't know. Um, it's just what it was showing. And so I asked her, I said, well, who is saying it? Who's showing it? And she says, Medicare, from what she could see. And I said, okay, well, who do I talk to about this? So she supposedly thought that I should talk to Medicare. So I said, okay. And I left, but she said that I could be seen at the Night Arnold location, for which I have never been there before. Mind you, now, I've been going to the same Methodist Labana Health Minor Med location for more than 5 years. So, and then approximately a couple of weeks later, I was scheduled for a MRI that I had done, and guess where it was? Right next door to the minor med office location. Hmm. Where they did the MRI laboratory for the Methodist Labana Health Care group was the same building, same parking lot. Okay. So I decided, okay, I'm going to email and contact Methodist Labana Hospital on their website on an inquiry, which I did. I sent it off approximately 10 days ago. Well, as of today, I've not yet received a response. So I said, well, okay, I'm going to give them until the middle of next week to respond because I know that sometimes they may be bombarded with questions and inquiries, and maybe they should have at least 10 days, 10 business days, that is, to respond. So if I've not received a response, I would say I may even give them all of next week, y'all. So if I've not received a response or an explanation from them by this time next week, Friday night, then on Monday morning, the following Monday morning, I most certainly will be calling Medicare. You make your government the last resort if you cannot settle it locally. So I most definitely will be calling Medicare to find out what has changed. Why can I go and see the same hospital group next door to an office that you say I cannot go to where anymore, where you actually gladly accepted my Medicare card for my MRI laboratory test, but I was turned away on July 15th for an emergency. An emergency really doesn't make any sense to you, Jim.
No, I was just sitting here thinking, do you think it had anything to do with your last visit?
I want to know. It could have. If there is something going on with that and that reason or whatever, then we will find out. I mean, they have to tell me something, even if they don't want to tell me the truth. What do you think about that, Sybil?
It might be a little glitch or something. I think once you talk to somebody there, they can straighten it out.
Hmm. Well, I certainly hope so, because you guys know me very well, and anyone else that knows me, I have to take it to the top. I will have to take it to the top, even if I am not satisfied with the response that they give me. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's piece number one across my desk. Now, speaking of AI and and medical situations, on the news this morning, they made a broadcast saying that AI is now taking notes for the doctors while they are seeing us as a patient in their office. And we all know that they are typing on their little laptops and computers, right? Well, now they are utilizing AI to type for them. They're putting in a few words that we say, and then AI finishes the rest of it, as well as when they compile the notes for the completion of the entire visit. So I noticed that with the last doctor that I saw on an office visit. And what I noticed was it made me feel isolated because he wasn't looking in my face and looking at me. He kept his eyes glued to the laptop, asking me questions, typing, asking me a question, typing, asking me a question, typing. So, and I didn't know what was going on then. So I just found out this morning on the news, y'all, that they are letting AI finish a sentence for them. Can you believe that? No
That's
more,
hard to believe.
no more bedside manner, Sybil. We are just a number. And but see, AI cannot tell them if the doctor is not looking at me in my face. The AI would not tell that doctor if I'm telling him the truth or not. That AI cannot tell the doctor and see for the doctor the pain that might be in my face or my facial expressions or the way I move my body. AI cannot tell them that if they're going to keep their eyes on the computer and just ask us questions. Hi, Luther. Luther says the VA is requesting you to bring your insurance card, and I am service connected. What? Oh, man. This technology is good in some ways, but in some ways, it's pretty aggravating for us as patients, and it is a big inconvenience to us as patients, right? So, I can relate with what you're going through, Luther. What do you think about that, Tim?
On one hand, I think it's kind of good. It's a trade off, bedside manner for AI, which might leave lesser room for human error. Eventually, whether it be in my lifetime or my son or daughter lifetime,
A robot.
I think everybody's pretty much going to be gone. That includes the nurses, that includes the doctors. It's less room for uh, malpractice and whatnot, human error.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it won't fix everything, But what the difference is, they don't have to worry about the employee taking off PTO,
And
insurance,
maybe they can see more patients,
they can
huh?
see more patients, and
Mm.
AI don't get tired.
Mm-hmm.
So of course they're looking at it from a monetary value.
Mm-hmm.
And on the business side, I can see that because, like I said, they got a lot dealing with the employees for taking out vacation, insurance. Uh, you know what I mean? You got to pay them overtime and this and of that nature. So eventually, yeah, it's gonna clear a whole lot of jobs out. Yeah.
Yeah, and they claim that AI won't be able to take over the medical field. Well, they've started, and Luther says 100%. He said went to the ER, but to cut costs and to save them money. hmm You're right. Sybil, what do you think about it? Do you
Well,
prefer your
yeah,
bedside
I
manner?
bedside manner, of course, human being, and so robots can only do so much. They're not perfect either. Depends on.
Sybil said robots. You didn't say robots. You said robots. That's
Well, I
good.
said it the right way.
You did say it the right way. Wow.
Came up with a new word,
Mm-hmm.
and I,
I like
and
it.
I
I
don't
like
want I don't want one of them things drawing blood samples from me, or you know,
Ooh, yeah, that might
and
hurt.
then they're on the phone system and all that, and I cannot stand to call a company, and I get one of these people who's not human, and
We
they say,
always
"Can I
get
help
those
you?"
over the phone. Yes.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
said. They said, "Can I help you?" And then I say, "Yes, I want to talk to a human being."
Mm-hmm.
You, you want to talk to a human being? Hold on. So they
Well, you
do
get more
understand
than
that.
I get because when I tell them that I want to talk to a real person, they'll say, "Sorry, I didn't get that."
I I kind of I don't know what I say, but I kind of get them. I repeat myself. I say, agent, representative, human
Mm-hmm.
being, and
Mm-hmm.
oh, you want to talk to a human being? But anyway, I do get to the agent. It takes some doing, and but anyway, I don't want to lose the human touch, of course, and I enjoy that. So that's my opinion
Mm-hmm.
there.
Mm-hmm. Well, Luther says too that this step is to reduce Social Security in the future. Now, that might be another angle, Luther, because these young people are not staying on a job long enough to even pay into a Social Security fund. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gen Z generation, they're not staying in these jobs long enough to even.
Well, yeah, it's a good side to that, though. I mean, you have to look at it from their perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Here it is, right now in this day and time. Social Security is not enough. We're seeing people, older women and men that have to come out of retirement and do odd jobs.
You're
So
right.
I don't fault them in not one bit. I wouldn't buy into it either because it's a hoax. It's not
It
true.
is. It is
You,
what do you call it? A misrepresentation.
it definitely
Because
is.
we were at the Popeyes today, and the lady at the window had to be at least 75, taking orders
Yeah,
from the drive-through. Remember
yeah,
the
yeah,
lady that we saw today?
yeah,
And
yeah.
but
And the thing
she
about
has
it
to
is,
work because she has to make ends meet.
yeah. And then the thing about it is, the American dream is no longer like the American dream. And what I mean by that is, you get the house, the family, and the white picket fence. Yeah, you can get that, but you have the homeowners association telling you what you can and can't do with your house.
Mm-hmm.
All those type of rules and regulations. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot to put in just to have a house. You know what I mean?
They're becoming
Maybes.
money pits now.
Yeah, it's becoming money pits. That's why you see a
Hmm.
lot of, even in historic districts here, you see a lot of that children generation are not holding on to those homes they're selling.
Mm-mm. As soon as the grandparent is dead,
Yeah,
they got a for sale sign on Peabody Avenue
yeah,
and Belvedere and all those
hmm,
high income
right,
zones.
right.
Well, Luther says that Toto, I don't know who Toto is,
I don't know
ha-
either.
has an intelligent toilet that can diagnose and read information and forward it to your doctor that's coming out of your body. Now, what's Toto? You'll have to tell us. You got a little bit more knowledge about that AI than we
Maybe
do.
I I think they meant Tokyo,
Tokyo, the Japan.
Japan
Yeah,
Oh, the
or something.
country. You mistype. Okay, gotcha. Well, I wouldn't doubt it because if you want to know the truth about it, Japan and China had AI before it got to the United States anyway.
they did.
Right? Right?
Yep,
Uh-huh.
yep,
So we're gonna give them a round of applause on that. And so
Uh-huh.
that's the reason why the United States really kind of just bluff when they try to mess with China, and they don't mess with Japan at all. Japan is actually an ally of the United States. So those two countries right there had the AI before any country, and they sell their
yeah,
technology. They sell it to the countries that need it, and the United States is one that needs it. So that's the reason why they're trying to run away with as much of it as they can get before Japan and China decides, that's how we're going to sell y'all. You know, we're done. You can't have any more. So I understand the rush on the AI. It's like a gold rush to the government. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And businesses, right? Because they have to grab it while they can and
yeah.
get as much of it as they can. Go ahead, Tim.
No, I was just in agreement with you.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna take a break. When we come back, Sybil's gonna tell us all about Elvis week, y'all. Okay. And then I have two more things to say, and then we'll be out of Dodge City. Stay with us. Don't go away. We'll be back. Okay, and we are back. And I was trying to see what was the stats from last night. We had a politics show. I don't know what the algorithm is doing with the stats with our shows. Now, I do notice that has changed quite a bit. They don't seem to come in until 4 days. The full account doesn't seem to come in until 4 days later. Whereas they used to come in at least no later than 2 days later. So I'm only seeing, is this last night? Anyway, that doesn't matter. I can post that later. Okay, so I was talking about the Popeyes. Tim and I had stopped by there. Oh no, I'm sorry. Sybil's turn, and then I got those two things. Go ahead, Sybil.
Well, all right. Before I get started on Elvis Week, I want to thank Carol and Yancy Gunn of CFA Productions here in Memphis, Tennessee, for giving me a recurring role in her FBI TV series, Austin and Lewis. So I play Fifi, and I sell flowers in the park, and I also um, keep my eyes open for criminal activity and drug dealers and that type of thing, and give my input to the two detectives, Austin and Lewis, when they come by to purchase flowers from me and give me donations for lunch, that type of thing. So I filmed my first segment this past Monday. It went well, and I'm looking forward to that. She's filming a lot up front before the premiere, which will be several months away, and I'll keep y'all posted on that. And
Well, hold
Elvis
on
Week,
just a minute. Now, I I don't know about her, but as a filmmaker, I do not like my actors telling about what the film is going to be about their
uh,
roles. Are you sure
yeah,
you're okay with that?
she told me that's fine. She posted the filming scene, and she posted about it. And yes, I do have her permission
Okay,
um,
just double checking. Didn't
about
want to
that
get you in
because
any trouble.
oh no, she's very excited about it. She wants to build momentum up and people's excitement toward the premiere. And I just wanted to thank her because she's doing a wonderful job.
Oh, I know
And
she is.
so that's fine. You know, I've been posting all along, and she's been showing my character photo and then different ones that do film their scenes. She shows their pictures and talks about their roles and so forth. So this is the way that she's handling that.
Oh, I
And
just wanted to, didn't want to get you in trouble.
oh
you
no,
know. Okay,
I wouldn't do that without her permission. So that's how
excellent.
she's doing it. She posts different things, you know, to draw interest.
Mm.
So anyway, I want to thank her, and she also acts in it. She's doing a wonderful job directing as well. So anyway, I'm gonna jump over to Elvis Week, and
Mm-hmm.
it was fabulous. And so most of the events was indoors. As you know, it was real hot. You could
Yeah.
cook a biscuit on the sidewalk, and but all I had to do was get in the car, get out of the car, and walk into a cool facility. So I did not go on the candlelight vigil because that was way up into the hundreds, and that was way
Mm-hmm.
too hot. So I just
Definitely.
watched that. Watched that on my computer, and so we started off. John Daly and Missy Coleman and everyone at Marlowe's. We had a book signing, and several Elvis authors, including myself, was there to greet the fans and sign and sell our books. So that went very well. I saw some of my people I see from year after year. Plus, I made some new friends, Elvis fans, and
Excellent.
so that went well. And then we went to the Holiday Inn on Elvis Presley Boulevard to John Daly's Elvis flea market, and he has that every year with vendors and all Elvis items. Excuse me. And then he has this very long rows of bins with $1 bill items, you know, like a dollar or two, little
Mm-hmm.
buttons and things from the past, and coffee cups with Elvis pictures on it for $1, and people out rooting through the bins. So that was a lot of fun, and that went very well. And that was the 49th year since Elvis has left the building. So next year, of course, is going to be the big 50. You
Mhm.
know, it's going to be you know, spectacular and more involved with Elvis type events. So that was a whole lot of fun. And as y'all know, I've been campaigning as the pothole lady, especially around Elvis Presley Boulevard, for quite a while to fill the potholes and repair the raggedy boulevard. So a couple of days into Elvis Week, there was orange cones all along the way, and you couldn't fans couldn't actually walk up besides the wall, and it was just a construction type mess. I am amazed to tell y'all, a few days later, believe it or not, the road crews came and paved that whole road right in front of Graceland,
Mhm.
just almost overnight. So that goes to show you how fast they can do something when they want it done. They wanted the road completed before the candlelight vigil. I've never in
Mhm.
my life, as long as I've been in Memphis, seen a road full of construction cones go to a perfectly paved, pothole-free road on both sides of Graceland, nice little area, that
Mhm.
quick. I mean, it was
Yeah.
days.
Yeah, that's why I
And
gave
Isn't
them
that
a
something?
compliment last week. That's why I was complimenting them last week. They really are doing a good job, and it's fast, like you said.
well, did they do it blue civil?
Well, they turn their nose up at me, but I'm not through because I have not given up because there's several ways they can do this that's done in other countries and it's very economical. They don't have to really do the blue asphalt, but
Mhm.
it's an act of Congress to get something like that done. But there's some way that you could, it's a material that you can actually put over that that's not the asphalt and it's not quite paint, but it can be done. So that's on the back burner. At least people will know I planted the idea of that. So
Mhm.
I'm happy to say that they came on board and straightened out the road finally.
Before the candlelight vigil happened.
Yeah, I mean it's nice, nice smooth pavement, almost
Wonderful.
overnight. Like you said, that shows they can do something quickly if they put their mind to it.
But of course, wherever there's a problem, there's always a solution. It's just a matter of doing it, you know.
And we're very
And they,
proud of PDOT for that. Yeah, and the city of
yeah,
Memphis. Our hats off to them. So that's my
yeah. Well,
segment.
let's give them a round of applause because I guess they deserve it, don't they? Tim
Yeah,
already
they
gave
do.
it. All right, then. Let's get it happening. Stay up the end to me. Okay, so as I was saying, Tim and I stopped by the Popeyes chicken because we had the coupon here at my community in my flat where I live. They gave us all this big sheet of Popeye coupons. And so I had to go out to drop off a package at FedEx. And so I told Tim, I said, well, let's stop by and use these coupons. And so when I got back, I dove into my chicken and I noticed that the box was smaller. So I was like, what happened to the real big chicken box? It was about half, almost half the size. But the chicken was still good, very flavorful. But the slaw was totally delicious. And I've noticed that with these fast food places with slaw, and y'all know I love slaw. I love, salads and slaws and that sort of thing. But I noticed that it could be the same lot chain, like for instance, different Popeye locations, different church chicken locations, but any places that sell slaw, these fast food places anyway, which I rarely stop by. I don't. really buy from them unless I have a coupon. But the slow, particularly, always varies. They're never the same, made the same way. And it seems like to me, if they are the same chain, the only one that has it, even with Kentucky Fried Chicken, they have a great slaw at the Union location. This was a great slaw at the Popeyes Union location. I've had slaw from the church's location over there. Was that on Getwell, Tim? That's a great slaw. But at the other locations, I be when I if I go in the past, and I'm talking about probably accumulation of a couple of years over time. And but like mind you now, it's rare that I do go and buy. But in those times that I did buy, I've noticed that depending on location, the slaw will be different. Some won't taste as good. Some won't be made up as good. This one was really creamy. The cabbage was finely grated, which would be easy to digest. You didn't have to easy for seniors to chew and digest, not chunky, half chopped, and that sort of thing. So, have you any of you guys ever experienced it? I'm just asking.
No, I haven't. I'm not a slaw person.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I know why the slaw is different.
Okay.
I'm gonna find out. A lot of times we think it's a one corporation. It's
Mm.
not. It's different people.
Franchise.
Independently owned,
Franchise.
That's
huh?
independently owned.
Independently owned. I
Yeah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
So
why.
yeah,
Okay.
a lot of that is overlooked, but that'll answer a whole lot of questions
Well,
over a
thank
whole
you
lot of
for
difference.
thank you, Tim, for
Yeah.
getting that out for me. Y'all, let's
It,
chant for Tim. Thank you, Tim. And the kids even like it for telling us about that because I couldn't understand it because I'm thinking the same,
Franchise.
yeah,
Yeah,
brand, brand line, whatever.
yeah.
So thank you. Now I know a specific ones. I know not to go to the others anymore. Okay. All right, and finally, y'all know, and I've been telling y'all for past ever since actually we've been back broadcasting. I've been in space. I've watched Stargate series. I'm on all. I've watched. I think it's about 8 or 9 of the Star Trek series, and the one that I'm on now is Star Trek Next Generation that has LeVar Burton. And LeVar Burton was the young man, African American, who played the star role in Roots. Tim, you remember Roots? Sybil, you remember Roots, that
yeah, I
series?
saw Roots. Uh-huh.
Well, he also played in a lot of Star Trek series. And I'll tell you, is an awesome actor. And so it was um, piqued my curiosity to know if he was still living. And oh, you're still with us, Luther. Okay, thank you. Uh, Luther says that all of that food is from U.S. Foods. Okay, but anyhow, he's still living. And guess what, you guys? I saw the most recent picture of him that was taken, a photograph of him that was taken in last month of 2026, and hasn't really aged hardly at all. He's 69 years old,
Oh, wow.
and he still looks spectacularly handsome. It's a beard, salt and pepper, uh, and yeah, a beard, and that's it. But his eyebrows are still black, and the skin
Wow.
is still smooth, and I was like, wow. I guess he lived off of his money. He put his money to good use. He didn't waste his money. So, but speaking of food, I got to go back to food. I should have stayed on the food when I was on food. Okay, so y'all know it's been really hot, right? So I had this really good, really, really craving for banana pudding. Since at my flat in my community we get produce and they always have bananas. So and I don't really particularly care about just eating a banana like a fruit. Okay, I will, but because I had these bananas on my on my counter, I was like I kept smelling them, and also because I was I'm gonna have to hurry up and eat these bananas, but all of a sudden I got this really strong craving for banana pudding, and it was too hot, y'all, to turn on the oven. Because Sybil knows how to make banana pudding homemade. I know how
Real.
to make it home. Yeah, I know how to make it homemade, but it was really just too hot, and I was trying to figure out in my mind how can I make a banana pudding without having to put it in the oven. I guess I have to go to the quick fix way. And so I was thinking, I was like, okay, but what can I do different to really make it taste like the kind you cook in the oven? I found the secret, and I'm not gonna tell anybody, but my son, I'll let him have the recipe, but I'm not gonna tell anybody else. So when I got I'm taking that one to the grave.
All right.
But I found the secret, Sybil, and audience, and Tim can testify because I gave him some of it just to see was it my imagination.
Mm-mm.
Did it taste like homemade, Tim?
It did. Yeah, it did to me.
All right.
So I found the secret of how I can actually make it and refrigerate it, um, and it comes out tasting just like the kind you cook in the oven, like old great grandma used to make. Okay.
Mm.
And on that note, we're getting out of Dodge. Tim, closing remarks.
Wonderful show. Nice and informative. And we'll see you guys next week. Be sure to come in and check us out.
Yes. Sybil, closing remarks.
I think it was a wonderful show too, short and sweet like the banana pudding. And I've been craving banana pudding too. But
Sybil says she's
I
been
probably
craving banana pudding.
I probably wait after the sun. Once in a while I get a taste for it. Yeah.
Yeah, you have
But
to wait till it
anyway,
cool down and turn on that oven. Yeah.
yeah, so I think the show was wonderful. I want to thank our audience for tuning in, and we'll see you
Thank
next
you.
Friday.
Yes, for sure. And thank you so much. Yeah, we get our stats mostly from our other platforms like LinkedIn, Rumble, Twitch, and Trovo, and YouTube. And there are some of you that are very loyal to us on Facebook, like Luther. And guess who I missed tonight? Sandra.
Oh,
Sandra
she's
didn't check
probably
in
out
yet.
doing something. Yeah,
They
they're
yeah
probably out
they
doing
her and
something.
her husband, yeah, they love to do the town. They got a hot foot. They love to go whenever they can. But most of the times they always here, and their absence is totally excusable tonight, right, guys? They have to take a
Right.
break from us sometimes, right?
Yeah.
But thank
Oh,
you,
yeah,
Luther,
man.
for stopping by. Thank you very much, Luther, and carry
Yeah.
on and carry on along for stopping by because we don't make any money from our show. When God told me to start the show 13 years ago, well, actually, this is our 14th year. We're going out for this is our 14th year. Next year, we're going to have 15th year. He made sure that I did not charge our guests. Oh, and I found a new guest that's going to be coming on the show shortly. I'll have to email him. He's a musician. He came to our community and gave a concert, and wow, can he play that keyboard? And he had everybody singing and trying to dance. Some was actually dancing, some trying to dance. Those that couldn't dance was patting their feet and clapping hands. And man, he was playing Tina Turner, "Rolling Down the River," and Aretha Franklin, and the Temptations. He was playing all those songs. So I'm gonna try, and I talked to him after the concert. He said yes, he would like to. Oh, good night, carry on long. Thank you for stopping by.
Bye. Carry on.
So he's going to he said he would love to be a guest on the show. So we're gonna
That's
try to get
wonderful.
him in. And guess what, Tim?
Yeah.
He has the same name as you. His name is Tim.
Magic. Okay.
What a coincidence, right?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, that's our time. We love you all, and we will see y'all next week. Good night,
All right.
everybody.
Right.